Kia ora everybody, welcome back to Mr. T's Toy House. Got me a nice sharp knife and not quite a glass of water, but I got a bottle of water. Now for you guys don't know, it is Hot Wheels branded, which is pretty awesome. It's got all these little labels on the back here. I may use this a little bit more in videos, but this was given to me as a gift from a workmate. Thank you very much, Lavinia. I love it. I use it heaps. Yeah, so I just thought I'd show this one off to you guys so you can see with my sharp knife. But you know what this means, sharp knife, glass of water generally means something today is going to be open. Alright, so as in the title, I will be doing a mixed bag today. Generally for me, mixed bags are things that are not just Hot Wheels. I've got all sorts of other different castings today that I want to share with you guys. I think that'll be an awesome thing to share with you guys. So first of all, I'll just start with some Matchbox. I was lucky enough, I did see these on some prior videos that were coming out, and I've been hunting for them, but I've managed to find some really awesome Matchbox. This here, I'll have to read it out, is a Bentley R-Type Continental. I would not have known what this was in general. I don't quite know what Bentleys look like, but this is a very old-fashioned Bentley anyway. A 1954, in fact. That's pretty old. So this is going to be the first one I want to open for you guys, just to have a good look at. As far as I know, it's like the premium end of Matchbox. Awesome. I really like the castings that I've managed to get a hold of, and I like these Matchbox. There's the box, Matchbox. Not quite what we call a matchbox, as in matches, but a Matchbox. Oh. Alright, here's the car itself. We'll get it out of its plastic container. Look at that. Choice, what a super looking casting. 1957, a Bentley Continental. Love this grille. This is awesome. The wheels are actually rubber wheels, metal base, metal body. These, as far as I know, are roughly about the same price as a premium Hot Wheel. But here, a little bit harder to find than most premium Hot Wheels, as these come out very limited, but definitely a super duper casting right there. I will put this with all my Matchboxes, as I love it. I think it's so cool. I like this little trim around the windows here. I think that's a really cool part of this. I like the tyres. I like the way they've done the tyre as well, the interior of the tyre. Very, very cool. Like they've got caps on them or something, you know? Awesome. That's number one. Already a great casting for my first opening. Secondly, right, this one here. I just managed to get two of them. The third one was a Porsche, which I'd opened for quite a long while ago now. But this is a Toyota Supra. Main reason I got this, not so much because it was a Toyota Supra, which the Supras are pretty damn cool cars, but I got it because I love this livery, the Advan livery. It's an awesome livery. I love the colour. I always say in a lot of things, everything looks better in Advan, eh? It's almost the same colour as my t-shirt. By the way, a lot of people hit me up and say, oh, what a cool looking Spider-Man. It's Deadpool. Just for those that don't know. More adultish version, I guess, of Spider-Man. you follow my channel, you'll probably know the music in the background by now. This is Dance Floor Guru, a band I am still currently in. We write all our own music. Look at that, wicked. Everything looks better in Advan. Cool looking box too. Number 20. Get the casting out of its container. Not a bad looking car, but I bet to me the Hot Wheels versions of these Supras are so much better. The wheels to me could have been a lot better, but they are rubber and on a metal base with a metal body. The Advan livery, lots of nice detail on the front there. There's the roof looks even awesome. And we got our nice detail on the back too. Very cool. Yeah, I do like this casting. I will end up putting this with all my other Advans, as I really like Advans. Feels a little light, but everything's metal. It does have a lot of plastic windows, and by the looks of it, you probably can't see, but the interior is plastic as well. Cool. I would say that the only downside of this casting is the wheels. It would have nicer to see just better looking interior of the wheels, but that's actually one of the things that I find with Hot Wheels compared to Matchbox. Generally the wheels, I prefer the Hot Wheels wheels over the Matchbox wheels. Got the rear vision mirror here. That really cool bit of detail too. Okay, Matchbox. One other thing I wanted to just bring up to you guys that I see in the store, and I don't know if you guys do it, but I know I do it. I'm really bad for it. If I don't have any Hot Wheels coming in, which I haven't seen any Hot Wheels come in for quite a while, especially premiums, which is really sad because there's some really nice sets coming out that have come out in the last 3 months, 2 months, and we don't seem to have got them, which really guts me. I may have to find them on the second-hand market, or just miss out on them. But anyway, so like I say, I'm really bad for it when Hot Wheels aren't coming into my store. I end up buying other castings, different things that I wouldn't normally buy, but I bought these ones here. You would have seen one of them already on my shorts, is these metal machines. I thought I'd give it a go, just have a wee look at them and see what they're all about. This is called a rundown Furt 1F or a Furtif, whatever that means. I really don't know, I'm afraid. If you guys know, then you can let me know, but I'm imagining it's just a name that they've made up. But I want to cut it open. It looks really cool. It's a cool looking casting. Feels extremely light. And if it's anything like the last metal machine I opened, they're very plasticky from top to bottom. Let's get it out of its box. Yeah, mate, it looks awesome. But like I said, the wheels are plastic, the base is plastic, the body is plastic too, as the interior is plastic as well. You might be able to see in there. Not a bad looking detail on the inside. It's just a shame it's not got a little bit of colour in there. That would be quite cool. But like I said, I like the look of this casting. It looks pretty mean. Wee bull bars on the front, no details. But now look, the other thing I want to share to you guys, probably the main reason this is so plasticky it's half the price of what we pay for a classic mainline Hot Wheel. Mainline Hot Wheels in my town are about $3 to $3.50. This one here only cost me $1.50. So yeah, very cheap, very nasty, but it's a cool looking thing. And mate, will look good on a diorama somewhere. We'll compare the sizes. Body looks a little bit bigger, but hey, I'm quite happy with that. I blew $1.50 for that cool looking machine. Like I say, not a lot of details involved. Choice. Not quite last but least, I found this in my drawer. I don't know how I got a hold of it, but I thought I'd grab it anyway and just open it for you guys to have a look at. By the feels of it, this was another cheapy thing that must have been going around. It looks like it's a slingshot car. This is even more plasticky, super light, mate. Oh no, the wheels roll alright. Didn't even think the wheels rolled very well. Just a quick gander at that. Like I say, I always end up buying stuff when the stores don't have it. We'll see if we can put it back together again and see what it's all about. Oh yep, it is definitely a slingshot car. There's your slingshot piece. It says press here. It doesn't even work. Hang on, let's see if I can get this to work. No, can't even get it to work. Oh no, there it goes. Ping. Sweet. I guess we'll put it back. Yeah, very cheap and nasty, folks. If you see one of these around, don't waste your money. Stick to your Hot Wheels, stick to your Matchbox. Mate, even this here, your metal machine is even a better quality than this thing here. This is just like very cheap, very rubbishy. Don't know what I'll do with this. May end up being given away to some young child and they can eat it or do whatever they want to do with it. Hope they don't eat it. That might not be so good. Alright, last but least is my favourite of the pack. Oswheels have come back to my Repco shop. Yeehaw, I got this here. We got ourselves a BA Falcon prototype. I love it. These ones here, I think Holden had dominated the V8 supercars and they brought this one out. And this one, I believe, won and completely changed the tide between Ford and Holden. If you guys remember, Ford and Holden, back in the day, mega rivalry. Even in New Zealand here, people are either Ford lovers or Holden lovers. I quite like both. Especially these Falcons. These Falcons are an awesome Australian car. I'll have a wee read of what it says on the back to you guys. It says here, after years of Holden dominance, there we go, Ford bounced back with the BA Falcon in 2003 under Project Blueprint. First seen at Bathurst in 2002. It's kind of odd. Came out in 2003. Okay, anyway, with Dick Johnson and Jeff Polites, it signalled a new era and restored hope for Ford fans and V8 supercars. There we go. So, one cool thing about these, they are rather expensive. This did cost me $24, which is, to me, is rather expensive when you pay $10 for something like this. That's got just as much detail. It's a nice heavy casting. But anyway, I do like Oswheels. being a Kiwi and Aussie cars are very, very, we like this in cars, pretty much. Got this nice big blister. I'll probably use that to put something else in the future. Some good nick, why not? That's the bonus of when I open cars and things like this. I can use these for something else. Something a little bit more special, a little bit more, something that I want to keep in its packaging for life. But I buy these Oswheels to get them out of the packaging, which is what I'm going to do right now. Anybody else out there follow Oswheels? I know my mate Shane does. Cheer, brother. Haven't seen one of your videos for a while, but I'll get back on there. Fully sick detail is what it says on here. Let's see how fully sick the detail actually is. I'm swimming in a pile of plastic right now. There we go, look at that. Okay, it is a very meaty casting. Yeah, look at that. Wicked. Nice car. The BA Falcon. I love too the paint job on it. It's very, very nice. The big fin on the back definitely suits the car. For some reason, I'm not quite sure why, but the wheels, they just look a little small. I don't think they are too small, but it's just the look. Got your wing mirrors, nice and solid. Your rear wing is plastic, but the two clips on the side are metal, but this is plastic along here. A lot of detail on the back there, fully sick. Detail on the front, of course, and underneath we have a really cool running chain, as well as our nice rubber wheels. Yeah, very cool. $24, $10 to $15. I don't know. Do like it though. And unlike the early Oswheels, it's a bit hard to see in there, but there is actually an interior in this one. The early Oswheels had absolutely no interior, so yeah, I'm pretty chuffed. I'm really happy to have this in my collection. That's one thing I do like about Oswheels. They have castings that suit my country, whereas Hot Wheels are very limited with Holdens and Australian Fords. The only Australian Ford that I know of is the XB Falcon, the 1973, which is, man, it's a mean machine. So is this. So we'll just have a quick flash of what I've opened. We got that one first, alongside with our Advan. Whoop, I'll just step that back a bit. Here's my favourite of the pack, the Ford Falcon. And of course, our metal machine. Awesome. Hey, thanks everybody. I hope you enjoyed my 600 subscriber show. If you never got a chance to see it, go back and have a look. It's got some really, what I would consider some really nice Redline Club. It's just labelled under 600 subscribers. Thank you everybody who's subscribed to my channel. Thanks for keeping up with me. I'm more than happy to be opening these cars for you guys. And definitely when I am opening these, they're definitely the most favourite part of my show. Yeah. Cheers. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you've got a bro out there or a sister out there who love diecast, share it to them too. Awesome. Thank you. Cheer.